Hi everyone, Sabrina Woodworth with Work Lessons 101, and today's question is, should I go into debt for my college education? This is a pretty big question, bit of a controversy question these days, and I'm actually not going to give you a yes or no answer. At the end of the day, whatever you decide to do or pursue is a decision that you're going to have to make for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to be the one that lives with it. I'm a firm believer if the decision involves your happiness, especially something surrounded in a dream, I think you need to live with the decision, and therefore you need to make the final decision yourself. But I'm going to give you a couple things maybe to think about. I think the very first question you have to ask is, does your dream or career of choice require you to have a formal education? Do you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, an accountant, a teacher, a nurse? Those careers do require education for the most part. So I think the second question at that point is, how do you minimize your debt? Can you do in-state tuition instead of out-of-state tuition? Is one thing to minimize debt. Another thing is maybe prolong your degree. Instead of doing it in 4 years, doing it in 6 years and working part-time job at the same time to offset and minimize some of your debt. Those are some things to think about. I think if what you want to do with your career or pursue a dream does not require a formal education, you're going to absolutely need to accept that you're going to have to self-educate and gain knowledge through other means, through mentors, through network, through trial and error processes. For whether you do formal education or no formal education, you'll always need to do lifelong learning. You'll always need to gain skills so you improve and grow as a person. So that's a fact of life. I think that is one thing you need to think about, is if you don't pursue a formal education, is how will you get to your goals? How will you continue to learn and grow? If you're someone who just doesn't know what they want to do, and doesn't have the money to pursue an education in the sense of just taking courses and kind of dibble-dabbling, deciding what they want to do. I've met people that are $60,000 in debt before they've even chosen a major. Give some background on myself. I'm an engineer by education. I went into debt for my degree. I do not regret it. I see it as an investment into my future. I've always seen education that way. But that's my journey. That's my story. I didn't go excessively into debt for my education. So I do caution you to pursue a formal degree without knowing what you want to study. I don't think there's any glory going into excessive debt when you don't know what you want to do. So there's a potential of maybe taking a year off of high school, after high school, traveling, working a job, learning what you like and what you don't like, what qualities you bring as a person that can help you maybe choose a career. That's just some tips. Anyways, hopefully that was helpful. Please DM me on any of my social media sites or visit my website, Work Lessons 101, and submit your questions. Have a great day, everyone.